What's going on, everybody? Rico here, Feds and Flips. Thank you for tuning in. Got a short little haul from a quick stop, and it started off with a Facebook Marketplace post. Usually, I'm not looking at Facebook Marketplace to buy anything. I kind of like the joy of going out and finding things in the wild, so to speak. So, thrift stores, yard sales, estate sales, things like that. Buying it off Facebook Marketplace or buying it straight off of eBay is, you can do it. It's easy. Um, Certainly something to do if you can find something at a good price or whatever and flip. By all means, do that. But looking for the real good deals, I usually like to go out in the wild. Now, that being said, I saw a post on Facebook Marketplace for some books, and never seen them before. Wasn't really sure what they were, but it was one of those ones. As soon as I saw it, light bulb went off of those. Looked like they could be something. So, got an idea. Look at what they were on the marketplace. Quick research on them, and instantly saw that there was value to be had on what was there. So, a little pause there for dog in the background. They were listed at $40. I threw out an offer of 30. Listed at 40, I threw an offer at 30. They said yes, they would take them. And then they responded with, "Here's my address. There's a white truck parked out in front of my junk store." Oh, a junk store, you say? That caught my attention. Blue light filter in my glasses. That's why you can see a good reflection in the background. Um, okay, you got my attention with a junk store. So mentioned that to wifey. She was like, "Ooh, okay, we can run up there real quick and peek around before we have to get back and get some stuff done." So here are the books that I saw originally that caught my attention. It's the Value of series, a value tale by Spencer Johnson, MD. Each book, as you can see, has a different subject: imagination, fairness, love, foresight, patience, humor, all the way up. 27 books in total, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 books. Unless I counted wrong. 25, 26, I got 25 books in total. I paid $30, originally offered $30 for them, and I think that I can list these for right around $100. All said and done, shipping, because this is going to be, I mean, it's a stack of books. It's super heavy, but shipping media mail should help cut that price down quite a bit. I still think I can make about $50 profit off of this. So, um, $30 paid. We'll say 20 something dollars shipped. If I list them for right around $100 or a little bit more, looking at about $50 profit. So we ended up poking around. That was the initial deal that I went for. We ended up poking around this junk store, and I'm going back. They're having a big sale October 2nd. The area that they're in is supposed to have a area wide sale, so hopefully there'll be some more sales around as well. So I need to do some selling on eBay. $30 for that. We end up getting everything else. She said 42. We gave her 50. Told her to keep the change because we're gonna be back. We're gonna buy more stuff off of her. Definitely wanted to build a relationship with her and let her know that I was on the lookout for certain things like 80s, 90s era toys. So I'm trying to build up those relationships. If they ever come across this stuff, she buys out estate sales. I'd like to be the first phone call of, "Hey, Rico, I happen to have a lot of toys. You want to come take a look?" And then I get first look before she puts them in the store, and everybody else has a chance to pick them over. So, being nice, being honest, letting her know that I do resell, that I do collect, and again, paying up a little bit and paying a little bit over what they're asking just to build that relationship. So, for $50, this is the rest of the table that we got. And there's definitely value in here. Etch-a-Sketch there's basically no value for these. She threw this in. She said free. I think it was like a 25-cent sticker on it. It works. You can see the little line. It's kind of old and beat up. This is going on shelf. This is actually a keep, collector shelf. But it was like, oh, cool. Old ass Etch-a-Sketch in the wild. I mean, you can get them from Walmart right now for like probably $5, brand new. Some of the stuff I do got to do a little bit of research on because I'm not sure. Dennis the Menace book, complete 1951, 1952 series. This is initially a keep because I'm gonna actually read through these. Dennis the Menace is a great comic strip, so I want to go through and actually read through. But eventually I'll list this. So if you think $50 for everything, I'm at $20 for everything else that was on the table. I imagine I could probably get at least $10 for this on eBay plus shipping if and when I go to list it. But again, I'm not sure exactly what it's worth. It might be worth more, it might be worth less. Couple of these two books here, my wife grabbed. She did a little bit of quick research on them, so I know there's money in there, just not sure how much. Old English, Studies in English and American Literature. There's a sticker in here that says 1882. And then there's just some writing and everything in here. It's a very, very old book. So 1882. You want to talk about vintage? This book is vintage. It's insanely old. And there's a few extra little leaflets and stuff that are in it. I got to look through and see if there's any like little hidden gems in there, which there are. I mean, I already see it. There's, hold it up if I can. You know, there's little notes and stuff in the columns where someone was actually using this book and writing in it as I go. Anytime you get like old journals, old Bibles, things like that where people write in, they're really cool just to look at and see what they're writing, see what they were talking about in that age. Most of it's in cursive, so you need to know how to read cursive. Young kids out there. But a really old book. My wife grabbed it. She got a little excited because there was a little newspaper article in here that was from 1940. No idea why this was in here. Because there's no complete article. I don't know. But a little snippet of a 1940 book just to show that this thing is old. We got a little card. Thank you for sending this sample. We hope you will take it. Cincinnati, Ohio. No date on it, but just, again, those are the cool things. Little notes and stuff like that that are awesome to find. So, I mean, again, got to be worth at least $10, right? So between the Dennis the Menace and that book, $20, I broke even on the overall, on the second half of the deal. Another one, Song of Ruth. This is a love story from the Old Testament. Just a vintage book. Again, caught my wife's eye. She grabbed this. 1954. Copyright on it. Old book like that. Probably listed again for at least $10. This one I got because I wanted to look at it. This was from an estate sale. They had a sticker on it. It said 1969 reproduction, $30. It is a 1902 edition of the Sears and Roebuck catalog. This thing is badass. Even if it's not the original 1902 and it is a reproduction, which I'm taking their word for it on whoever put that sticker, it's really cool piece to look at. And worth being part of. Yeah, it's actually it's so 1969 Crown Publishers, but this catalog is old school. I mean, it's got the old Sears and Roebuck, which Sears is basically going out of business. Look, guns from a catalog, America. I think realistically, this thing's probably worth about the $30, maybe $20. Kind of beat up, but I just want to flip through it. Really cool. Pair of Vans, technically used. They're not new with tags, but if you look at them, they are pristine condition, never worn by the looks of them. Just need to run a lint roller over them. Those she threw out a price of $2 on. I'd probably get at least $25 off of that. So Hug-A-Bear battery, his little noisemaker thing doesn't work. He doesn't come with the nightlight or the box that originally came in, but it's a vintage Hug-A-Bear plush. 10-15 bucks in the condition he's in, at least. This guy is really cool. So if you saw my other video where I talked about the Abe Lincoln statue I got, this is the Abe Lincoln statue of this haul, in that currently what I saw online with just a little bit of research, there's not much to comp against. I think the price on him was $2 to $5 out of the bundle-ish. The one listing that's active on eBay right now is at $100. So I could either match that, obviously match it, go over it, or under it. I'm probably going to go under it because he is a little. He's been in a junk store. He's got a couple little spots on him and everything. Got his little pocket watch. He is new with tags, other than being in the store and being dingy. It's a year 2000 special collector's bear. If you can see that, master toy designer Lee Capozzi. So he's some sort of special edition Americana bear from some sort of set that I'm not 100% at the moment. I got to do a little bit more research. But he works.
America, home of the free and the brave.
I'm probably going to get DCMA'd now on this because of that. But yeah, he works. And I just lost power in my house, and power's back on. But cool little bear. If I want to undercut that current listing up there without doing any research and just, spitballing, undercutting him that bid, I could probably list and ask $50 for it, and just add to the profit that we're looking at at the table. And then the last bit that I got out of this, and where I ended up talking to this lady quite a bit and explaining that yes, I am a reseller, but I am also a collector. So some stuff I keep and I resell. I'm sorry, I'm moving the phone. I'm trying to set it up. I resell stuff, enough to pay for the things that I want to keep, type of deal. So, like the Etch-a-Sketch, potentially the little book. My wife thought about keeping these if they fit. They ended up not fitting, so we're definitely selling them. But things like this, like, if I'm going to dish out $5-10 for all this stuff, I want to make at least $5-10 profit to make it there. I'm not spending anything money out of pocket. So I told her straight up, I am curious on listing and trying to sell old yearbooks online. I've heard that they could be profitable, but I haven't played with it at all, trying it, and I haven't done a lot of research to see. I did a quick look on eBay to see that yearbooks sell. It's just trying to do the research on what exactly makes them sell. Is it someone that's actually gone to the school and they're buying their old yearbook because they lost it? Is it a collector, someone that just likes old vintage nostalgia stuff like this, where it's got old high school type of material, or is it someone out there that's looking for, they're looking for that picture of grandma in the yearbook, just to have that in the family collection or something, like, oh look, Joy Bryant was the football queen. So any descendants of Joy Bryant would be like, oh, that's really cool. It's got my grandma in there. I want to check it out. So I was interested in seeing how yearbooks might do, so I told the lady that. I was like, hey, if you're willing to give me a good deal on a yearbook, I'll buy it from you, and if it sells online, because this lady doesn't want to deal with eBay, she has a couple things posted on Facebook Marketplace, obviously, because that's what started this whole trip. I was like, if it does good and I make money off of it, I'll let you know. That it did well, because I will come back and buy what you have. So if this The Lion yearbook from 1948, and it's got some tape on it. It's old. It's been beat up. The Roxton Lion. So I believe it's Roxton, Texas school. Roxton High School building. Yeah, Roxton High School, Texas. Um, if this thing end up selling for, let's throw a stupid number out there, $200, yeah, I'm gonna come back and buy all the other yearbooks out there. If it sells for $5, maybe I don't take the chance. And it was cool, they do sell, but maybe it's not worth a consistent flip. I'll let her know. I'll be honest, and that way I can potentially get other deals. So I told her that. She was interested. She said she had a really old early 1900s. I think it was like before 1910. She had one listed on Facebook Marketplace for like $45. Originally, she had it at $75. She's dropped it to $45. Hasn't had any hits on it. So she was game. She ended up giving me these 2 yearbooks for $5 total. And then she's like, I'll throw this one in for free. So I got 3 yearbooks for $5. 1948, this big locust one, 1941, and then 45, 46 for this. So all 1940s yearbooks. I got to do some research on them to figure out where the schools are. All 3 of them are in Texas, but where exactly they are, what the condition of the school is now. One of these, at least one of these schools, probably all 3 are no longer out there. They're not. The whole school system is no longer. One of them, I think, transitioned the name of what it is. So I got to figure out what the name is now, because all that stuff I want to put in the description when I post these, so I can say, hey, this is a school name which is now part of XYZ district, and then see what I can get for them. And again, if I end up selling these and any single one of them makes more than a $25 profit, I'm going back and I'm buying the rest of the yearbooks that are old. Anything over 1960 for sure. 1960 to newer, it'll probably depend on the book and the condition and maybe potential subject matter in there. I think everything that she had was the East Texas area, so probably going to end up cross-posting a lot of this, posting it on eBay and then cross-posting on Facebook Marketplace as well, and hopefully one of the 2 hits. Keeping the price the same. The only difference with Facebook Marketplace, I probably will add local pickup available. I think eBay allows that too, so maybe I'll do that as well, local pickup available, because if these are all East Texas, and someone from East Texas wants to buy it, why deal with shipping if they end up being within a 15-20 minute drive of where I'm at? It'd be easier just to deliver it that way. So stay tuned. Keep an eye out on this channel. Make sure you like, and if you haven't already, subscribe. I appreciate it. It helps out the algorithm as I build this channel, and show you the little treasures that I find. I keep saying it, and it will happen at some point. I will strap a GoPro to my body and actually start filming the pics themselves, so you guys can see where I'm going and what I'm seeing, and then give me all the feedback of, hey, you missed something, or whatever the case is. So I want to get there. Definitely want to do that. But I need to build up the YouTube a little bit more. So please like and subscribe. I appreciate you all. And then check out my Buy Me a Coffee page. I usually have the link down in the description below. If you want to support the treasure finding, you're more than welcome to do, and I appreciate it. I do blog posting on that site and talk about some of the pickups that I might not always do a video for, or mostly I do updates. A lot of updates go on the Buy Me a Coffee, where I actually talk about what things sold for, what type of profit I was looking at. Some of the posts are for members only or for sponsors only, and I think it's only like $2 or $3 one time to sponsor, and you would get access to majority of the stuff that I'm posting on there. So if you want to see if these yearbooks end up selling and making any money, or the Hug-A-Bear, or this guy ends up being some sort of hidden grail of $100, you can follow there. So that was the haul for this time around. Appreciate again you all hanging out and watching. Good luck on your own searching and hunting out there. Hope you find something good. Hope you make a profit, or you build your collection. So appreciate you all. Have a great day.